Okay, so I'm just gonna go straight from the heart. I've been thinking about this for a few months and I just want to talk about it. Initially, I was journaling this for myself, but after giving it some thought, I figured I could do one thing that would terrify me the most and make a video on it. Because while it's probably gonna make me look creepy and obsessive to a point where it's gonna be off-putting, I want to make it. And there's always a chance it could click with someone else too, so why not? When I think of my favorite YouTube personalities, people who make this site something I'm so glad to spend time on, the one I think of right away is Super Eyepatch Wolf, and I doubt I'm the only one. At this time of recording, his channel has over 1.4 million subscribers, and nearly every video has over 200k views. There are many great things about his videos. The production quality is astounding, with just enough editing to enhance the experience rather than distract. His voiceovers imbue a warmth of a friend getting passionate about what they care about, and his writing appears effortless as he weaves well-crafted sentences into paragraphs, elevating the story and media he talks about in a way that makes you really care about something you didn't 20 minutes ago. There's a good reason why so many people watching his videos have such an emotional reaction to them. That's the Cliff Notes version of why he's my favorite, but there's more to that. In a way that's personal and stupid and a little uncomfortable to say out loud, but let's do it anyway. I first came across Super Eyepatch Wolf with the video Berserk 2016, What the Hell Happened? An analysis of what he believed to be the problems with that adaptation of Berserk, and this video is awesome. I loved how he talked about the problems with the show without being awful to the people working on it. His knowledge in animation, film staging, composition, and explicit understanding of the source material drew me in. As someone seeing it for the first time, it was rad. This video did something else too. It made me realize that the entertainment I enjoyed could be more than just fun. There could be artistic expression behind it, subtlety and craft that made it something that could connect with you because you were human. It wasn't just mindless, there was a point to it, and it could shape you into a better person. That may sound a bit idealistic, but I believe it. It made me excited to experience fictional stories and then eventually have the guts to make my own to give back to the world. Because of this video where this guy talked about something with such understanding and passion, it made me realize it was more than just mindless fun, like I kept hearing about from other people. From then on, I was hooked. I watched every video he made. His first Hunter x Hunter video solidified my love for stories where the main character is just a part of the world, not the arbiter of it. His video on Jojos Bizarre Adventure Part 1 and 2 validated my feelings about the series in a way I couldn't express in words. And perhaps my favorite video he's ever made, Why You Should Watch/Read Berserk. This video is so good, I will come back to it years later. It's right up there as one of my all-time favorites on the site. The thumbnail was perfect, the flow of the prose was excellent, highlighting the story's overall quality and the characters within it. That video got me into reading the manga and watching the 1997 anime adaptation, two works that remain incredibly near and dear to my heart years later. Nearly every video he released, I was there watching it. Listening to him talk about Grappler Baki, Silent Hill 2, Kaiji, Ultimate Survivor, or Tekken Concrete while eating food in the dining halls at college. Hearing about the existential horror of a Gretzko while getting through a tough shift at Walmart, or listening to his favorite things of that year while I was playing video games. And as dumb as it's gonna sound, it felt like I was hanging out with a friend who was smarter, older, and cooler than me, talking about his passions. And it made me feel like I had this intimate connection with him. His videos were more than just MP4 files. They were a vehicle for dinner with a friend, a companion getting me through a job I wasn't passionate about by showing me just the right show I needed, or a buddy who made going through the Chalice dungeons in Bloodborne way more fun. It felt like, just as I was growing up, he was too. His videos were getting more popular, and I was happy about his success. As time passed, life was getting busy, so I wasn't keeping up with his videos as much. When I eventually came back, something felt different. Everything that made his videos amazing were still there, but I found myself not clicking as much with them. I didn't know what it was that changed. I'd watch them and go, oh, cool, but wouldn't be as excited as I was. Then slowly, I realized something. I'd watch videos from other people, and they would reference him or his videos or how much his work meant to them. And it slowly sank in. I wasn't special. Our friendship wasn't real. What it was somebody making something they cared about and putting it out there. And another loving that thing enough, they personified it, made it something more than it was. When that sunk in, I was angry. I was sad, and I felt pathetic. I willingly fell for it, because I heard just the right words to entertain the fantasy that this YouTube personality was my friend. And as embarrassed as I am saying this, I felt mad that other people connected with it too, because I felt like that he was my friend, and that this was a personal connection. But that simply wasn't true. Looking back on that, it's really silly to say. I mean, he never replied to one of my YouTube comments. How could I have thought we were buddies? I really think it was just me being so excited to see someone with similar interests. I considered him a friend because it was something I wanted so badly in real life. But there's more to people than the best foot they put forward. And through that loneliness, I had an idea. I wanted to make videos for a while, and because I loved what Super Eyepatch Wolf created, I wanted to try it too. So after multiple on and off attempts, I started really getting into it. There were various reasons for that: to express myself, to make it a career and be my own boss, to get big enough to have my own panel where I could feel like I mattered, and people would listen to me talk about my passions, not to be polite, but because they wanted to hear what I had to say. As it went along, I got a bit disillusioned with the fame and monetary aspects of the channel. But there was one alternative goal I had. In every Super Eyepatch Wolf My Favorite Things video, he would have a section talking about creators and videos that he loved. The size of their channels didn't matter. So I had this idea. I would make the best videos I could, in the hope that one day, in one of those videos, I would see my channel and I would hear the praise from this person I looked up to. And I would know that something I made connected with him in the same way he had done for me. Of course, the process of getting there was difficult. I was frustrated with video editing because I would want to add an effect I saw in one of his videos, but couldn't articulate what it was called. My voiceovers sounded really bad, and when I would play them back, I would catch mouth noises that made me cringe, and my paragraphs contained run-on sentences and long-winded passages that made the video drag on. My videos weren't turning out as great as his. My thumbnails were hot garbage, and I wasn't getting any attention as I hoped for. But as I kept working, I began to realize something. I really enjoyed making videos. Because even though only a handful of people would watch them, I was proud of them. There were sections in my videos that were more than just okay, but moments I loved. Parts that I was really proud of and couldn't believe I made. And I don't think I would have gotten to that point if I hadn't had that goal of making something he would watch. I know that making this video will make it impossible for that to happen. But I'm now okay with that. Because I know I'm gonna have a blast working on this, and I'm starting to internalize that that's enough. The reason Super Eyepatch Wolf is my favorite YouTuber is that because of the technical aspects of his videos being on point, and his passion for the subjects he talks about being infectious, it's because his work exists, and that pushes me to get better, even if I'm the only one who will see the final product for the 10th time. That's cool with me. And this video exists because I wanted to express myself through my art, with the chance that it may click for you watching this now. Maybe you're in a similar position as me, maybe you're not. But regardless, it's important to remember that while we may love their streams or videos, these people on the internet aren't our friends, myself included. They just want to make stuff and put it out there. You've got so much to give to other people around you in real life. Try not to forget that. And if life is truly absurd and the subject of this video is watching it right now, I just want to say thank you, Super Eyepatch Wolf.